Alright, hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. So, before we do get started on the video, which is about the Loza Sherman, I would just like to say I am going to be getting a new microphone to record my videos with. I'm going to be looking for a microphone for that, because the microphone I did get for my streams, I can only use with a computer, which, I didn't really know. So, yeah, I'm going to be getting a new microphone, so the audio quality will be much better. Hopefully in the next week it should get here. I gotta decide which one I want to get in first. So if you do have any suggestions, put them down in the comments below and everything. But I will hopefully soon be getting new audio quality, so that should be much better. All right, so enjoy the video. Alright, so here we are with the Loza Sherman review, a few days later than I was expecting to, but we had a few important things to go over the last few days for the channel. But yeah, we're going to finally be doing the review about the Loza Sherman. Since so many people got this for free, I am really happy with how Wargaming is doing these events where they just completely give free tanks away. I mean, it's very nice, especially for those free-to-play players, to get something to grind some credits with, because as someone who was at a time a free-to-play player, yeah, it's not fun trying to get credits. Trust me, it's actually really hard whenever you're trying to get those tier 10s, They're so expensive, and, it's not really something that is easy to do, and can be very frustrating sometimes, because you have to grind the tank. You're like, you know what, I'm ready to get the tank, and then you realize you need 4 million credits, and you have to play the tank another 100 battles. It's not very enjoyable. It's much more enjoyable to go play a premium for, like, way less battles, like half as many, and maybe just do it throughout your grind, and then you already have the credits. So it's very nice when Wargaming does these events. They did it last year with the E75TS, which was, of course, a tier 8. This year, at least so far this year, it's only been this one, which is a tier 6, but still a very nice tank. I'm really enjoying this tank. I think it is very good, in my opinion. I'm kind of surprised Wargaming did such a good tank, which, then again, the E75TS is a really good tank as well, so they're giving out some pretty decent tanks. They're not giving out, crap Sherman, not Sherman, Panzer, Mutts or whatever. Those things are bad. They're giving out some half-decent tanks. So, concerning the statistics of the tank, you're sitting at a 2,000 damage per minute, penetration of 128, 160 alpha, and a 4.8 second reload. Concerning other statistics, you are at 48 kilometers an hour forwards and 21 in reverse. So quite a quick reverse speed on this tank. As well, you are sitting at, what's the gun depression? Give me a second. 10 degrees gun depression, which in the next replay you will see me work very effectively, and it is very handy to have. So yeah, the tank also has a decent armor profile. It's nothing crazy. It is rather mobile though, so it is expected not to have the best armor profile, but you do have, actually, when you can side scrape in this tank. You can kind of side scrape, and if you get those bounces, it can be very influential on the game. As well, your lower plate is rather, troll on this tank, so you can get some bounces off that as well, especially against those tier 5s, or if you angle. So, replay right here, we haven't done the most damage so far, and so I really wanted to get this damage out on the ARL 44, because I did want to get this review out today, and I didn't want to wait till tomorrow, and it's kind of late in the day when this video is going out. Sorry about that. But I really wanted to get this video out today, just so all the people have been asking for this review, so I did want to get it out. So we're going to get another 2 shells into this ARL. Unfortunately, we're going to take another one, but I honestly don't care too much. Just trying to get out another shell, which we fortunately do before the Rudolph comes up and kills the ARL. So, not a bad first game. 1900 damage, 1 kill. It was only a 3rd class, though, so, people have been performing very well in this tank, as you can see. Next battle is also going to be, I think, a second. I don't know. We'll see by the end, which I'm just trying to say is people are performing very well in this tank. So we're going to be on the same map again. Kind of interesting. We're going to be on the same map again. And this replay, I think, shows good how well this gun depression can work on a tank like this. Because if you use gun depression, especially at lower tiers when people aren't very good, at aiming, yeah, it can be pretty effective. So yeah, if you guys are a good player and you're playing a little few lower tiers, use your gun depression. It's actually super effective at these lower tiers when people don't know how to aim and they just miss you every time because it's only your turret showing. As you can see here, this Panzer 4G, yeah, he's getting wrecked because he doesn't have crazy gun depression like me, where I could barely poke ahead my turret, which has decent armor, and pretty much never get shot. So as you can see, we are just farming up these guys right now. That Loza Sherman over there, yeah, he's not using his gun depression. And, you know, that's what happens when you don't use gun depression. You get wrecked. So unfortunately, we are going to bounce him there. I was kind of sad about that. I should have aimed. I tried to no-scope kill him, which was not a big brain idea. Do not no-scope, guys. Aim your shells. It's worth it. So we're going to get another shell out into this stub. We are going to trade with him. We're going to miss quite a few shells on him right here, which, you know, it was expected. I mean, look how small that is. You know, how am I supposed to hit that? So we're not quite to 1,000 damage yet, so it's not been the most insane game so far, but there is still plenty of HP out on the battlefield. Speaking of HP, here comes quite a healthy agent, which we are able to get a very nice roll into, 187 damage. So I do want to push right now because there are quite a few tanks on our team going down, as well. Those are some red heavies over there, very full HP as well. So we really want to clear these mediums over here so we aren't bum rushed by some heavies and completely decimated. So I'm going to try to focus this full health P43 because he is quite a threat if he was a good player, which, just watch this. Just watch this. That's a tunnel right there. That is one heck of a tunnel. And yeah, it paid me quite a bit of HP because that was quite the farm right there. I mean, that guy just did nothing. He didn't even turn his turret towards us. Even when he was driving over the hill, he wasn't looking at us. I mean, pay attention to the map, guys. Pay attention to the mini-map. So now this is just a 2-on-2. We do have a Hellcat, though. Very nice, high DPM tank. So, you know, I'm pretty confident that this will be a win, especially that they just have a Crusader who's a 2-shot, which, you know, can't really do much against 2 tier 6s. So this Thunder does poke around the hill, he is pretty high on HP. So we do need to watch out, not take too many shells from him. I am going to get a nice snapshot into that observation deck. I guess that was, sorry, not the observation deck, the hatch. I don't know why I said observation deck. I'm going crazy. And he does miss us as well, so I'm not too worried about taking shells right here. He has a very long reload, of course, and we have a very quick reload. So we're going to take one. We're still, you know, a 2-shot technically if you can high roll, but I am not worried at all. Unfortunately, not going to be able to get this last shell out, though. The Hellcat will finish him off. So as you can see, Fury, fantastic tank. Play this with its DPM in your gun depression, and you will be doing extremely well in this. I've been doing extremely well in it, and I highly recommend trying to grind this tank if you haven't already. So I hope you guys did enjoy this review, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.